We are ready to enter Lane Stadium in Blacksburg, Virginia. The Hokies enter the stadium to the familiar strains of Enter Sandman. It's the Florida State Seminoles and the Virginia Tech Hokies. Reese Davis, David Burlick, and Jesse Palmer with you. Let's check in with our sideline reporter, Holly Rowe.
It's the best entrance in college football, particularly at night. Virginia Tech, Sandman, here we go. Back to you.
Keep an eye on that, Holly. The ball squirts through the end zone. That'll be a touchback. They'll bring it out to the 25. They challenge this crowd to bring the energy, and I'd say they're doing that. Using his legs, it's Chroma. There he goes. The 50. He's inside the 40.
Bullshit.
Sprinting all the way, he'll take it to the house, but there is a flag on the field. That is brutal. An explosive play like that to be wiped out by a mistake.
This is not what we would do.
Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Singleton. Stopped right there.
Don't you love energetic defenses that fly around and make things happen? The ones that get in the backfield, the running back tries to go somewhere. Where do you want him to go? There is nowhere to go. Nice job by the defense. Creating the tackle for a long run.
Not what they had in mind to start this drive. Here comes 2nd and 13. Looking to throw, it's Sperry. Got out of trouble, got rid of it. Zings it complete to the right. Makes the catch, but goes no further. That'll be a short pickup on that one.
Offenses don't like being in these situations. They don't like having little success on the 1st and 2nd down. Because now you know I got to pass.
It's fucked up, man.
It makes me really predictable. So let's make sure you take care of the football and find those plays you really like.
On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here. Just a short pass to the tight end. He gets it out to the 28-yard line. Not enough to pick up the first down.
And that's a frustrating drive. Not the drive they were trying to put together. 3 plays, couldn't find a way to break somebody loose. Catching the football, getting tackled. Offense still trying to get into rhythm, trying to make something happen on their side of the field.
And the Seminoles will line up to punt it away. Trying to take it back. He gets it up to the 34-yard line before he stopped, and that's where the offense will set up shop. Keeping it on the ground with the single back. Hit and dropped, and he got nothing on first down.
It's hard to run on a defense that comes off the ball like that and runs to the football like that. Good luck. No holes anywhere.
They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. This time they'll throw it. Still moving to his right, trying to make a big play. Good little pickup there as he saw some daylight and got what he could.
Welcome to the frustrating reality of college football. Like, the guy at the quarterback spot, he can just do that. Pull it down, get positive yards, makes the defense have to account for him every single play.
Come to the line at the 42, facing a 3rd and short. He did not make it a stone wall on 3rd down.
These situations in football come up all the time. You practice them all throughout the week. Short yardage, gotta have it situations. I am not bringing my punt unit on the field. I gotta bow up, prove out to my team, to my unit, to everybody out there, I can get this 1st down. Let's go.
Wait just a minute, guys. The offense looks as if they're going for it in their own end. On 4th. Stuffed, stop, no chance. This defensive line won the battle, and they got the football back with a 4th down stop.
Well, here's a classic sudden change situation early in the game. We're going to see a few of these as the game goes on, but with the defense getting that stop on 4th down in their opponent territory, the offense now has an opportunity to come out here and maybe take a shot in this sudden change situation, see if they can catch the defense now.
Gotta love how this defense started the football game. They forced the punt on the first drive. First play now, come out, set the tone. Great run defense, forcing a negative play and putting their defense in a good spot.
After getting knocked back to open this drive, it's 2nd and 12. Back to throw, it's Berry. Blasted as he lets it go. Intercepted for the 11th time this season. He would have loved to make the big return there, but he still gives his team the ball at the 37. Here comes the Hokies offense to start this possession. We'll see if that failed 4th down in their own end last time, David, sort of curbed some of the aggressiveness.
Well, you hear about it all the time in football. Go for it. Be aggressive. The problem is when you get stopped, sometimes they put you in a hole. And, Jesse, now the offense has to come out and respond.
They were real disappointed not getting that 1st down. You can see it on the sideline. So let's just see if that's kind of galvanized them a little bit here to go make a statement and get some points.
The give.
Offense trying to go RPO, but how about the defense? Up front, their front 7, they had dudes winning, just being way more physical and able to get to that running back.
Ball is at the 41 as this defense tries to force the punt on 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Out wide left, it's Heath. He's going to come up a couple of yards short of the 1st down.
I love the 3rd down defense. I love the defense understanding passing situation, dropping back, keeping everything in front of them, and then breaking on the football. In order to do this and be great on 3rd down, you got to do one thing really well. You've got to come up and make that tackle, and that's exactly what he did.
A couple of yards short of the 1st down in your own territory, but they are going to go for it on 4th. Snaps it, and he has to have it. And the incomplete pass lets this defense get the ball back for its own great field position.
And what a job by this defense. Early in the game, you want to set the tone. You want to set your offense up as much as you can. And here in the first half now, giving the ball back to them on their side of the field, shutting the 4th down conversion down, sending a message to this offense.
It'll be a gain of 6, sets up 2nd and 4.
Well, it's plays like that that'll help this offense stay in rhythm all game long. If you can have that kind of success on 1st down running the football, it just opens up your entire playbook moving forward.
Sets his feet, it's Berry. Timed that hit perfectly to keep him from making the grab. It'll be 3rd down.
And the big tight end, a lot of times that's a bigger strike zone, a bigger dude, and you could tell they put the hit on him, and that ball came out, and it came to the turf. Nice job playing physical by this defense.
Sandman entered earlier, and now they're trying to make it go night-night on this 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. He wants to go deep. And that one's incomplete. They weren't just trying to move the chains. They were trying to move the scoreboard. Instead, it's 4th down.
And that's not a surprise. When a QB lines up and sees man-to-man coverage on his guy that runs so fast on the GPS that it's speeding in a school zone, like, this dude can absolutely roll. He sees man coverage, tries to take advantage of it. They don't execute on that play. But if you want to play that defense, I think you'll get that pattern a lot from that guy.
Snapped on 4th down. Caught. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what the call is. Amazing how many times an offensive holding penalty will stall a drive. We'll see if the offense can overcome it. Now we get a timeout taken by the Seminoles. That's their first. After using an early one, 2 left for them to spend.
My bad, bro. That's crazy, man.
It's 4th down and 14.
I'm playing my game in UB. The first period of the game, my school, they called holding call. I just got a first down on a big play. Call holding call again.
Needs it here on 4th down. Going to take a shot. It's dropped. Oh, what a tough way to
I mean, you're playing Virginia Tech, but man, he's taking all my big plays away from you.
Question for a while.
And sometimes the best defense is getting a little bit lucky. He was open. He had a chance to make a play. He just drops it through his hand. It was pretty good defense, but you take those breaks away.
We're about to get another look at this Hokie offense. They were really aggressive going for it in their own end last time and put them in a tough spot, David.
Yeah, aggressive, reckless. They got to find the balance with this offense to really be productive. And last possession, they went the roll the dice ball, and it didn't work out for them.
I want to be on. He's watching the game. I want to be on the game.
Out of those situations.
I'm playing somebody. I on YouTube. Wherever I see something about the game, I say I want to be still watching the game.
And they love the physical ground game, the ability to run the football. That's kind of who they are. That's how they're built. Just a tough group of individuals.
Able to haul it in and right to the ground.
Who you got to play?
Pick up on the call.
He was in the stream just now. So I don't know if he's still in there.
It has been all defense all the time in the early going as we wrap up the first quarter, and the stats certainly reflect that. Scoreless as we head into the second quarter.
Let's see what she said. First play of the game, the ball broke on for by 7. Took that back. I've been downhill ever since.
Had a chance to talk it over during the break, and they'll start with 2nd down. They'll ride the running back and leave him with it. And not throwing the chains. He steps out of bounds on the 15-yard line. Big pickup on the ground, and they're rolling.
You know, as a defense, you can have the right call and the right guy in the right spot. But that guy's just too good. And how about the running back on that play? Just making it happen, breaking off the huge gain. It's tough to get these guys on the ground.
Takes it all the way down to the 4 after making the grab, and they're set up.
You can see just how explosive this offense is. It doesn't matter what they do. Whether they're throwing the ball, whether they're running the ball, they've had some bounds, but they can pick up yards in chunks. And you're seeing it happen. A really nice completion there. They ran it the play before, and now here they are knocking on the goal line again in the red zone.
With the run on 1st and goal. Nothing doing, and he was lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage. Just 2nd and goal.
And I'm good with it. I like what the offense is doing.
How y'all look?
I don't need to get pass happy down here on 1st and goal. Nice job believing in my running game, and maybe I stick to it for another play or 2.
They've pushed it ahead to the 4. They'll try to cash in on 2nd and goal. looking downfield, it's Baker. Let's it go to the end zone. Touchdown, Hokie. Fit it in the window for the score.
Every time they're holding on them on their touchdown.
Getting set for the extra point after putting the scoreboard to work for the first time. And with the extra point, they get the first 7 of the game. So that scoring drive took only 6 plays. And they capped the drive with a 4-yard touchdown pass. Fielded in the end zone, it's Lewis. And the returner will be brought down. The Seminoles offense comes out ready to get this drive started. They're trying to put anything together to get that goose egg off the scoreboard. Now it's 7-0. What a cut! Now he's loose. Breaks into the open. Smashes ahead. He's at the 20. Ripping off a huge chunk of yardage, and he's got it just outside the 10 of the 11.
Oh yeah, Trish Point was doing different shit, jumping in different front zoners and doing all kind of shit that we was not prepared for.
Changed on that one play. Now they've got it 1st and 10 inside the 20. Driving forward, it's Singleton. He'll be brought down at the 5-yard line, and this defense is on its heels. Second down coming up on this red zone.
It was bad, boy. I had to get everything on my foot.
DB's wide up on the receivers. It's inside. It's Croma. They make the tackle just outside the end zone, but it'll be 1st and goal from the 1.
And this offense is kind of showing you a little bit of everything, but putting big plays together, really getting their momentum going. This ground attack now, you watch, they've got a little bit of everything, man. The balance, the structure, the play calling. Right now, they're in a really good way.
They finally get a hold of him, knocking him down behind the line of scrimmage. He had been running wild.
Well, and you see the sense of urgency now going up, right, David, on defense here, creating a negative play with their backs up against the run.
Everybody's selling out to stop the run. Nice job being aggressive by this defense.
Touchdown, Seminoles! Fired in from the red zone for the score.
And a lot of times when you get down here in the red zone, man, it's players, not plays. Finding your individual matchups that you feel very confident in. And I'm not surprised they went to their go-to wide receiver. And I'm also not surprised that he won on the outside and got the touchdown.
And the point after is good. Coming out with it, it's Keith. I know he thinks he can house every return, but sometimes you just have to take a knee as he stopped at the 14. Ready to go. What a good mix of plays, keeping that defense on balance last time, David.
And Reese, they don't know if it's run.
Oh, let me go for the ball. Oh my God, bro. God damn, man.
So this next drive, David, I think you keep running.
Oh my God.
Set up the play action and set up the RPO game, and then you keep this defense guessing.
Many times the Hokies have had a dynamic threat running the ball at quarterback, but you got to be efficient like this in the passing game.
No doubt, and you got to have some balance on offense. You got to be able to make those plays down the field in the passing game to make you honor it, get some guys out of the box, so it's not just running quarterback all the time.
That's a really nice play. It's impressive. Once first down, the defense thinks you might be running a football. You still can line up, get some movement at the point of attack, and find a little crease for your run.
Got 3 on first down and 2nd and 7. Moves the pocket. It's Baker. Got his man. Turning it on. Across the 50 and down and out of bounds at the 44. Good pickup on that one.
And when you run these drag routes, it's super important that your quarterback can really use his eyes. Don't lock in where everybody's going to start looking at you and seeing what's coming. Does a good job, drops back, sees it, and the most important part, puts the ball out in front so he can catch it, get upfield, and make some extra yards after the catch.
Inside the 30. Out of bounds at the 24-yard line after the huge pickup.
I just love this guy's instincts, right? When things are open right away, he never panics. He just understands the situation where he is on the field, and he's so confident in his own natural ability that he has the ability to run, go get the first down, keep this drive rolling.
Really good running. Gets it into the red zone, and they'll have it at the 16. They won't have time to run another play, and we will take it to the 2-minute timeout. That kind of pickup on first down, and you can take a shot here on second and short. Keeps it on the ground. They get him on the ground, but not before he drives it to the 10-yard line.
And that's a good second down run. Commit to the running game. Run the football. Great game. Great job on the offensive line. Keep it rolling.
To the ground. He's got it again. Wrestled down at the 8-yard line as they threaten deep in the red zone.
You got to love the physicality up front by the defense there, allowing only a minimum gain. These are big bodies on the D-line. They eat up blocks, allow the linebackers to run free and make stops.
Operating in the red zone here on second down. Motion from the back. Drops back. It's Baker. Can't quite cross the plane to get the 6, but they'll have the first down. And the Hokies come to the line with a fresh set of them thanks to that last connection in the passing game. Quarterback sneak. Stopped in his tracks, and they'll have to try it again.
You know, if you're calling quarterback sneak in that situation, you're expecting to get the first down, but up front, you've got to do a better job getting some push. No way he got that first.
Can the defense stop them again on second and goal? Barrels ahead. Hit and drop behind the line. He'll lose a yard. FSU calling its second timeout. And they'll still have one in their pocket for what's left in this first half. This offense has been stuck with the negative integers, -1, -1 on the last two. Now it's third and goal. From the gun, wants to pass. And he got smacked just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
And that is the play this defense had to have. Did you look in the secondary right there? I mean, he was open, guys. Like, that would have been a touchdown, and this defense got to the quarterback, hit him as he's throwing the football, forced the errant pass, and dodged a bullet.
And on fourth down, they'll try to put 3 on the board. And he'll boot one from the right hash. He ought to be able to navigate that angle from this distance. Field goal is good. And with that field goal, they now have the lead.
And listen, y'all know in the booth and everywhere how I feel about kickers. Don't always love leaving it on their foot, so to speak, but nice job executing. He keeps doing stuff like that. I'll keep trotting him out there.
On the run from inside his own 5. And good work by the coverage team to knock down the return man. Good news, I guess. A lot of room to work with as they start this drive from their own running back, but he found enough and a solid pickup on first down.
Love the execution there in the screen. The running back shows pass protect. Last second turns around, so he's able to get the...
He lets one fly deep.
Man, get out.
This is dropped. Incomplete pass. He had a huge gain in his fingers, and he couldn't hold on.
Well, on defense, they know that this offense is going to try to take shots.
Yeah, he's playing with me, man. God damn, bro.
To make these types of plays. Good job on the back end forcing that incompletion.
Everybody else would have cut this shit.
They'll throw on 3rd and short. Finds his man. Got room at the 35. He'll have enough to move the chains. It's first down at the 38. Florida State calls its 3rd and final timeout. And they won't be able to stop the clock again for the remainder of this half. Defense backing up, trying to keep everything in front. Fresh set of downs going to the air. Under heavy pressure, it's a flop. Got a man in the middle. Oh, and the defense in chase mode, and they finally get him down at the 35.
Come on. That shit took way too long.
A shot toward the end zone.
Fuck, it took too long, man.
And that's how we'll finish this half. We played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Guys, welcome into the epicenter of the college football world. Our Orlando EA Sports Studios and a great Week 8. We begin our wraparound with Clemson taking on the number 9 team, the Miami Hurricanes. And it's Clemson with a statement victory here in a surprising result. Going into this game, they did not look like the better team. And that's now 5 straight victories. They've really been clicking on all cylinders at this point of the season. Here now some other games you may have interest in. Social media certainly does. Inside the ACC.
And Virginia Tech sends the offense onto the field. They open this 3rd quarter on top, and they've built the lead on the strength of that running game.
And they made a huge statement, too, just proving to the other team that they're more physical, they're winning in the trenches. So here in the second half, David, just keep demoralizing this defense by pounding the football.
Yeah, and I'm not going to let that happen. I riled up my guys at halftime. We're going to put more people in the box, and we got to come out and meet the physical challenge of this offense.
Dropping back, it's Baker. It's complete to the left. Gets it out to the 27-yard line, and they'll move the chains for the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Lost the throw on first.
Oh, man.
Very lucky that one wasn't picked off. And man, could they have used that? It'll be second down.
And we need more of this from this defense, man. They have let this guy have too much time to throw the football. They haven't gotten that jersey dirty yet. Haven't sacked him. But this is just as good as a sack. Getting to him, hitting him, letting him feel the physicality of this game, and not letting him feel comfortable.
Hit and dropped in the backfield. He'll lose 4. 3rd and long right here. Looking to throw, and he needs a bunch. Unloads to the right. Finds his man. It's Harrison.
They ain't even let me try to attempt to move for the ball.
Conversion by the offense.
Hey, come on,
They've got a lead down by a lot. Quarterback, though, very close. Reads the coverage, throws it in rhythm, and you stay on the field.
The Hokies are marching down the field. Drops back on first down. Swings it out to his running back. 9-yard pickup on the play. It's now 2nd and 1. And the Hokies can really attack on this second and short. They'll keep it on the ground. They are on the move down to the 32, and they pick up another first down. The Hokies kept this drive moving on the ground, now back to work. Sends it back in motion. To the air, it's Baker.
Oh, man, get out of here. Man, come on, man. Come on, man.
Marker, and it will be second and just a few breaths away from the first down.
This offense is just so dynamic because they've got playmakers at all the skill positions, right? We just saw a big play in the running game. Now we see one in the passing game. There's not one dude that you can key on here if you're on defense to try to slow them down.
Sees a crease. Oh, he's got some space. Touchdown, Virginia Tech. And they add 6 more for that trip to the house. The 18 unit on the field. And with the extra point, they're now up by a touchdown and a field goal at 10. An 84-yard drive there, and it was capped with an explosive 22-yard run. He'll bring it out. It's Lewis. Rolling the dice to bring it out of the end zone. Did not work out as he stopped at the 13. Florida State comes out ready to put something together on this drive. So this second half didn't exactly start the way they had hoped on defense, and now the offense will try to answer with a score of its own. Follows his blocks. It's Gromo. Not a lot there, giving a couple to the 16.
Standing up.
And the defense doing a great job committing to the run. When you commit to the run like this, obviously you can give up some plays in the passing game, but you got to stop the run first.
Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down.
Look at this block the dudes, bro.
Even though it's a completion, they lost yardage.
Come on, man. Block the dudes.
Space in the fan. I love it. Coming up quickly, making a tackle in space.
They've got him dead deep in their own end, and this crowd trying to help keep them there. Scanning the field, it's Barry. Throws to the wideout. He's got an open man. There he goes. He's at the 40. Running inside the 20. Touchdown, Knowles. Once he got a step, it was all over right to the house. That was a lightning fast drive that ends with a touchdown.
And if you can string a few more drives like that together, man, we might as well get our popcorn out because we're going to get a lot of scoring.
And with the extra point, they close it to a 17-14 game. Quick strike offense on that 3-play scoring drive. And they could not have finished with more style. An 87-yard touchdown pass. From inside his own 15, let's see how far he can get. Needed just a little more help to turn that into a big return. They'll mark him down at the 29. Here comes the Hokies offense to start this possession. They still have the lead, but they need to respond to that last score. Tells the play fake, wants to throw on first down.
Where you going, man? There's so fucking area back there. Oh my God, man.
Into the end zone with a breakaway score. They'll try to add another to their lead. And with the extra point, they're now up by a touchdown and a field goal at 10. drive not too taxing on the playbook. One play, put it in the end zone just like that.
Okay, that nigga running weird to the... Man, where's you running to? That was over there for you.
Not going to give him a chance to make a play as they boot that thing through the end zone. Guys, here comes that Florida State offense back onto the field. They've fallen into a hole here, and they need to start fighting back right now on this drive. They didn't get a push at all on that one. It'll be no gain on the play.
Man, a nice second effort by the back to break a tackle. But how about those defensive backs willing to come up, stick their face in the fan, and make a tackle?
Those are the best run defenses, too, right? It's not just D linemen and linebackers getting all the plays, but it's DBs that are willing to not just cover, but tackle backs in the open field.
Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Quick give. It's Singleton. There he goes. These little gains can start to add up as he gets it up to the 34.
It's got to feel good as an offense knowing that early in the drive you can turn around, hand it off, get a push up front, and go get positive yardage.
These fans touching the figurative hokey stone, doing their part to help out on 3rd down. Sets his feet. It's Sperry. Got the back over the middle. Great pickup as they'll keep this drive moving, and they've got it at the 45.
Well, in that down and distance, the quarterback's got to get rid of it so quickly, right? He knows the defense is going to be bearing down on him, so a nice job catching the gun snap and then turning and pivoting, getting it out of his hands quickly and accurately to pick up the first.
Running inside, it's Singleton. He stopped at the 45 after picking up 10 yards and the first down. These guys have staggered around a little bit in this one. It would be a really good time to get things going if they want to hold off the upset bid.
But they're the favorite for a reason, Reese, and they've got the playmakers on the field. They're only one play away from completely changing the momentum in this game. So the underdog, David, they've got to keep playing at a high level.
And they're the underdogs for a reason. So they've got to have some things go their way. They got to catch some breaks. And all they want to do, continue to fight, continue to hang around as long as possible and stay within a play or stay within some kind of big game-changing momentum play.
Trying to burn this defensive back. He's got it. And he will score. Touchdown, Florida State.
Hey, man, I don't know what they talked about at the half, man, but this team is rolling, doing an unbelievable job getting the football, putting it in the end zone again. And how about the defense doing their job, Palmer? Momentum is crazy in college football, but here in the second half, they've come out and seized it.
Yeah, this has been a masterclass in complementary football. Offense doing their job, the defense getting off the field, giving it back to the offense, everything going their way. And you're right, in college football, we see momentum shifts all the time. All of the momentum, all of the good juju right now, clearly on their side.
That gamble did not pay off as they bring him down at the 12-yard line. Just enough time for one more snap before the end of the quarter. Midway point in the season, and games like this one can have a big impact on the rankings from week to week as we see upsets happen and favorites continuing to flex muscle. Not only is the scoreboard on their side, but so too is time as we open the fourth. So the final period starts with a second down play. Dropping back, it's Baker. Between the hashes is Craver. He'll be stopped at his own 23-yard line, but he's got enough to move the chains and pick up the first down. That one interception in the loss last week really stuck with him, but he's answered by taking care of the football in this game.
Nice answer. Just a nice bounce back. When you're the leader and you're the guy that everybody looks to and you handle adversity from last week like you did today in this game, nice job by this quarterback leading this team.
And he'll move his way forward to the first down. They'll mark it at the 35.
This offense has really done a nice job on the ground. Like, the ground game has been solid, man. Nice job opening holes, running the football. They've been consistent with the run. And as this game creeps along, right, if they can continue to do this with the lead, this is going to be a game that they're going to have in hand.
And the Hokies will line it up on 1st and 10. Fresh set of downs going up top. Under pressure. Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be 2nd down.
And that pressure got to him quick. I mean, you talk about you want your quarterback to feel comfortable. Man, he didn't have time to feel comfortable. He didn't have time to get his feet set and get in the ground. This offensive line's got to do a better job.
Long way to go on 2nd down. Just going to keep it after the snap. And they'll pick up the first down and mark it at the 47.
Man, it's so nice to have a QB that can do that can run and make plays when you need it. Late in the football game, trying to run this clock out, preserve the win. He picks up the big first down and keeps the clock moving.
Uh-oh, look out.
At this point of the game, the offense has the lead. The offensive coordinator knows they want to keep running the football, so he's going back, he's looking at his playlist, and he's saying, which runs work the best for me in this game? What can I lean on right here to make sure we win this one?
Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. Looking downfield, it's Baker. Out wide right, it's Hairston. And that had all the makings of bug meat windshield. But how about the little corner taking on the big tight end and keeping him from getting the first? You know, David, this is really what game managing is. Nice pickup on 2nd down to help them on the next play.
Yeah, I think people look at that negative sometimes, finding a quarterback that's a game manager. No, use your brain. Set up good situations. I'm way more successful when I can keep those sticks at a more manageable situation, and I'm not as predictable on a 3rd down.
Well, they're going RPO. Nice job handing it off, and really good vision there, just getting what he can get, right? Puts his foot in the ground, gets forward, helps this offense find positive yards.
Boy, if they don't convert this 4th down, there will be questions to be answered. Looking for the marker. He will be stopped short of the line to gain, and they'll turn it over on downs.
Job by the defense on 4th down, bowing up, getting physical, stopping the run, shutting down that 4th down play. Really good job by this defense.
The coach still thinks he was right. The officials say he was not. The challenge is denied, and the timeout is gone. All right, guys, here comes the Florida State offense onto the field. And after that gargantuan 4th down stop, now a chance to put together a game-winning drive here. Now they're starting to feel it. They've got a first down at the 44.
I love the play call by the offense here running the ball. The score is what it is right now. You don't have to panic. You don't have to throw it every single down. You don't have to go up tempo. Just run your stuff. Be balanced. Run the football. Make sure this defense stays honest.
They got it blocked just enough, and a good gain on that run.
And maybe the big fella can jumpstart this offense a little bit. They got to get some points, and he's that big physical guy, breaking some tackles, making some plays. Here in the 4th quarter, they're going to need it.
The run inside. It's Croma. They get him on the ground, but it'll be enough to pick up the first down.
I love the play called running the football here in the fourth quarter because with the score what it is right now, everything is at your disposal on offense. You are not panicking. This isn't throw every single down, all of a sudden 2-minute air raid type stuff. You can run the ball. You can do all of your stuff, personnel, shifting, motioning. You just got to be very, very careful and absolutely cannot turn it over.
Stopped right there. Not much on that pickup.
As a defensive guy now, you're always zoomed in on the quarterback. I mean, these guys, whether they're throwing the football or running it, at least they have the football in their hands every time. You know where they're going to be. You focus in. The defense locked and loaded, understand what they were trying to accomplish, doing a good job getting to the quarterback, and then make those physical hits count. Finish those tackles with aggressive hits. Make that quarterback feel you for a whole length of a game.
The gun, it's Chroma. Drives ahead for 3 to the 27-yard line. We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and time is of the essence for this offense to get things done.
Well, the interesting thing about a run here trailing late is the defense isn't expecting it. That's the good news. Bad news, though, is you're still trailing. You need to score quickly, which means you need to be throwing the football right now.
Decibels rising as the crowd gets behind this defense on third down. Finds his target. The chains will move, and they'll have 1st and 10 from inside the red zone at the 18. Third down, a lot of times it comes down to not necessarily who's the most open, who do you trust the most?
No, it's not about the X's and the O's. It's about the Jimmies and the Joes. And when my guy's better than you and I get you matched up out wide, and I know I trust you, I'm finding you.
Well, I understand they're trying to catch the defense off guard by running the football, expecting them to be in some kind of zone coverage, but you're trailing late in the game. You're going to have to throw to win it, and that's what I'd expect them to do on this next play.
Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Straight ahead, it's Singleton. Got a little grip, headed to the end zone. Touchdown, Florida State. They move on top here in the 4th.
This is an offense that has so much confidence. They believe they're able to win the game when it matters the most. They've got the playmakers to do it. You saw it on that last touchdown. Now taking the lead with less than 2 minutes to go.
And the extra point is good. He'll bring it out. It's Heath. I know he thinks he can house every return, but sometimes you just have to take a knee as he stopped at the 14. First snap of this drive will come from inside the 15 at their own 14-yard line. Dropping back, it's Baker. Moves to his right. Fires on the move. Great job to separate the ball from the receiver there.
And this offense has another opportunity to put a scoring drive together. They've done a really good job, man. Their defense, yeah, it's been okay. Like, giving up a lot of points. Now they're in a situation where can you be clutch? Can you come up big in a 2-minute situation when you really need to?
Back to pass on 2nd down. Now moving to his right, looking for anyone that's open. Got there right as the ball did. Jarred it loose. It'll be 3rd down.
And this is a big 3rd down for this offense, man. I'm really interested to see how they attack. Because this defense, you can tell, man, they're going to continue to play aggressive. Late in the football game, they want to get a stop, get the ball back to their offense. A good chess match going on right now.
Oh, what a spectacular layout and catch. They'll rush to the line. Clock stopped for the 1st down. They'll set the chains and wind the clock.
That is exactly what this offense needed. The clock's winding down. You got to make a play. You go to your big play wide receiver. He chews up some yards. This offense is in a great spot.
It's incomplete. Good job by the defense sticking with its coverage.
Try this game.
I think the frustrating thing for this offense at this point is they've had a lot of success, but still they find themselves down on the scoreboard. And so I think if you're going to get back in this game, you've got to go back to the well. Think about the play calls that have worked for you in this game, where you found success, where you found your explosive plays. Don't be afraid to call those plays again right now in this 2-minute situation.
Man, y'all serious right now?
Loose and not stopped until he gets to the 47-yard line. Trying to get everybody set with the clock still running. He'll spike the ball to try to save every precious second he can.
Yeah, he's trying to bullshit me right now. I could go to defense, but he bullshit me.
Second and long here. Looking downfield, it's Baker. Gliding to the right, still trying to make the play. Runs it over 25-inch stride.
Come on, man.
Slicing and dicing through this defense, and they've got it down to the 23. He spikes it, clock stops as they try to rally late. They'll need a bunch on second down. Wants to pass, and he's got to make a play. Fires to the wideout. Timed it perfectly to knock him free.
How is he not picking that ball on? How are we not getting there?
And obviously, guys, this drive is critical. You're down, you've got to score. So with a couple timeouts in your pocket, man, like that changes the whole dynamic of this 2-minute drill. Like I can work the whole field. And here coming up on third down, man, don't be scared to do that. Don't be scared to run it. Don't be scared to throw a screen to get some yardage to get a first down.
Wow.
Third and long, and he'll try to throw for it. Turns it upfield. Doesn't quite make it to the first down marker. He's a yard short. Timeout is called by the offense. 16 seconds left in the game. They didn't quite get that route run deep enough to pick up the first down. Now they've got a 4th and short.
And I think everybody at home tends to yell at their television set. Why aren't you getting past the first down mark? Why did you run your route short? Defense did a good job knowing where that was. But now, 4th down, offense has to make a decision.
It's a one-score game lead, and they've got to go for it on 4th down. Snaps it, he has to have it. Left side is Kramer. He's brought down, but not before he picks up the first down and a gutsy call to keep this drive alive. The offense gets the timeout. 12 kicks left on the clock.
Wow, and that was just a bang-bang play. On that 4th down, the coverage was tight. QB had his receiver. He knew where he wanted to go with it, but the only way that ball gets completed is if he puts a little extra mustard on it, and he showed you the arm talent on the throw.
The Hokies, after moving the sticks through the air, come to the line. Looking to throw, it's Baker. Pass is incomplete. The clock is down to 9.
And finally, the defense is able to get some pressure on this quarterback. They had been trying all game long different ways to affect him. Weren't able to get there. But on that play, because of the pressure, it affected his accuracy, and that's why the ball falls home.
Going to work in the red zone. They can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. Changing the routes with his receiver. Second down to the air. Stepping to the right. Looking for the score. It's picked off. That's 18 of those this season. Breaks into the open. The 50, the 40, the 20, the 10. Touchdown Seminoles. Took it all the way back to the house.
Dude, you're just thinking of hold up the 3, make him kick a field goal, don't let him score points. Heck no. You turn it into offense, put a play, catches the ball in the end zone. Take it easy. Take it easy. No, sir. I'm taking this thing all the way back 100 yards to the house. What a play.
Yeah.